Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise episode. One of our mini-cons is missing. So the episode starts off with Russell is playing football with some of his friends, and I think, what's his name, Butch, is making fun of him for a pass that was not, not supposed to be, a pass that wasn't, was kind of, well, I wouldn't say that, but borderline, if you will. And then the Autobots detect a signal. It turns out to be an escape pod that contains Jetstorm, one of Drift's Macons. The reason why is because he's on Earth, because he ran away from Drift and Slipstream, because he polished his sword incorrectly, shall we say. Elsewhere in the scrapyard, the stasis pod containing Quillfire activates, and he frees himself, and he plans to free everyone, and then he frees Springload from his stasis pod. He's still thinking about the mythical creature Doradus or whatever. So Quillfire plans to use Springload, send him on a wild goose chase to find Doradus, and they end up at a military base where they steal a futuristic looking tank, and they steal it. And then the Autobots, well, hold up, first of all, Drift and Slipstream arrive on Earth as Fixit is detecting the Decepticons, and Drift is obviously pretty furious with Jetstorm's actions, and Jetstorm wants to learn from Russell more than he does with Drift. So basically what happens is Drift, plans to leave Slipstream and Jetstorm, and as they do that, Fixit detects the Decepticons when Fixit figures out that two of the stasis pods are inactive or whatever. So they go, everyone heads to find the Decepticons. The military finds out, obviously, and they're obviously chasing as well when Russell points it out. So pretty much Denny and Russell disguise themselves as military officers, and they pretty much say, you know what, we got this, and the military officers drive away. It's interesting that some of the vehicles in the episode look similar to Optimus Prime's vehicle mode in Season 3 of Transformers Prime, which I thought that was pretty cool, to be honest. So they pretty much head to a little bit of a cliff area. I wouldn't say a cliff, but a little bit of a highway area that has a cliff by the road. And pretty much what happens is, well, Springload, start the episode, it's a little bit irritated with Quillfire's actions, saying, oh, the spirits are saying do this, do that. It was pretty funny. They had a bit of an interesting confrontational thing going. So pretty much they try to stop the tank, but it doesn't work, as a rock slide buries the Autobots and knocks over Sideswipe. Almost kills Denny and Russell, but Sideswipe manages to save them before he gets knocked over. And then Drift, he pretty much tells his minicons to disable the tank while he deflects the fire away. He actually gets shot and almost gets run over by the Decepticons, but thankfully his minicons somehow defy the laws of physics and push him off to the side, as Grimlock is trying to stop the tank, but only rips a piece off of it. So, the Autobots make a plan. They go after the tank while Drift is recovering, and obviously that doesn't work out. Drift wakes up from his stasis, and Russell, he's criticizing Jetstorm for his actions or whatever, and obviously Russell is pretty much, when he hears about this, he just pretty much just blows up. He goes off on Drift. He's obviously furious with Drift, saying, "You can't treat your guys like that for some reason, even if it's a little mistake." But obviously, that's explained at the end of the episode. So pretty much what happens is, after that, after the Autobots failed again to stop Decepticons in that tank, Drift agrees to help. So what they do, they disable the weapons, and Jetstorm and Slipstream manage to get into the cockpit of the tank, and they're able to stop Springload and Quillfire. Well, sort of, because Springload is like, "I've had it," and Quillfire pretty much fires his quills, which miss everyone, thankfully, because we did not want to have a repeat of Adventures in Bumblebee Sitting, where Quillfire was introduced. But Springload, he misses Quillfire and accidentally hits the controls, and he gets electrocuted and gets put into stasis by the electricity, defeating Springload. And then which stops the tank. The Minicons escort the Decepticons out of the cockpit, and Springload is thrown into a field by the highway, which that was hilarious. And they knock Quillfire over. However, Jetstorm gets caught trying to get out, but Drift is able to save him as the tank somehow explodes. It was pretty cool that you see the tank blow up in 3 different angles, which is neat. So Drift's able to save Jetstorm. At the end of the episode, however, they arrest the Decepticons, they put them back in their stasis pods, and Drift explains that it was kind of a misunderstanding or whatever. That he was only upset when Jetstorm left rather than the sword incident. And then at the end, however, Drift and his Minicons announce that they will be staying with Bumblebee and his team to learn more from him rather than vice versa. And that's the end of the episode. All in all, it was a very interesting episode. It was great to see Springload and Quillfire back. I don't think we're going to see them after this, but you never know. Because I thought that'd be the end of both Decepticons after their incidents, shall we say, in Rumble in the Jungle and Adventures in Bumblebee Sitting. But all in all, very cool to see them. Very cool to see that. Very, very cool to see that futuristic looking tank. It almost looked like Tank War from Beast Machines, but more ginormous looking. So, but yeah, I have a sense that there'll be an episode where the military finds out and blames the Autobots or whatever. But you never know. Anyways, all in all, guys, very good episode. Very cool. And yeah, it's pretty interesting, I must say. Anyways, that's my video review of the Transformers Robots in Disguise episode. One of our Minicons is missing. I'll see you all very soon. I'll be back as soon as possible next video. And yes, take care, see you soon. Have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.